Welcome to TuberChat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is Rodney and Janelle, who are fairly new to TuberChat within the last month, but they are well-respected members of our community and generous creators. So I hope everybody will subscribe to this channel and help them move a little bit further today. They have a lot of dynamic content, as you can see from the thumbnails on their page. Thank you, everybody, for coming in so early today. Ace Flaw 1, it's great to see you. Alternative Tongue, it's good to have you back. Donut Toys and Games, I see you all over the place supporting other creators, and it's great to have you here. Hakeem Nations, thank you for coming back in. And Jaden Sut 28, who's always with us. Carrie Beth, who is an impressive dynamic creator, is back in the chat with us again, a previously featured channel. And Kristen Welton, my love, a moderator and member in the chat, is here with us. Fly High Ireland UK, RC Mania Ireland UK, good to see you in the house. Just walking in. Michael's Adventures, one of the most supportive creators on YouTube, always looking to support other creators by running playlists, things like that. Declan Fans 2020, good to see you here. Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo, it's always a pleasure to have you. They are not only a previously featured channel from here at TuberChat, they happen to be a member, but they are having their monetization celebration today. So forgive me, but I'm going to take the opportunity just to remind everybody, things haven't been going the most smoothly over the last month with YouTube. People having watch hours, likes, views, and everything else fluctuating. However, Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo managed to get monetized during that time. So MSK Family Vlogs is also in the house. Thanks for coming back in. Paredo's Productions, it's good to have you here. And Sergeant Life, it's good to have you in the chat also. Scratch and Pete, otherwise known as PA, our beloved moderator, is in the house. He has a premiere coming up tomorrow where we're going to finally get an answer as to what is his channel going to be all about. So I hope everybody gather around Scratch and Pete and make sure you're subscribed to that channel so that, first of all, you don't miss the stream. We're going to head over and watch that premiere together right before TuberChat starts. In the house, I think this is your first time with TuberChat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to any creators you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions you see now at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. The RV DJ, good to see you here. VMAX Show, which is the second channel from Vern's Junk Closet. I was just hanging out with her a couple of hours ago on her own live stream, and we are talking about a collaboration that'll be coming up soon enough. Fear V2, thank you for coming in. G Free, it's great to see you. James Tamburo, it's good to have you back as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Fear V2, I think this is your first time with TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time and meet people one by one, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. So Fear V2, the only thing I'm just going to ask you, we don't do any self-promotion here. So everybody is here to help everybody else. So you don't need to ask. Everybody will be willing to subscribe to your channel and help you after you subscribe to theirs. A Queen and a Boss, good to have you back in the house. Richie and Vanessa Travel, it's good to see you. Hopefully I haven't skipped anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. I get a little bit behind at times, but I'll be catching up with everybody soon. Chayamba Asom, I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you, but it's great to see you here. I think this is your first time with TuberChat as well, so hopefully you're feeling welcome also. And then there you go, Ms. Petite is saying, so basically here's the thing though, for everybody that's brand new to TuberChat, this live stream works the opposite of a lot of the ones that you've seen before. You'll be expected to make the first move. And the biggest reason why is because when people who have been here before, and especially are here often, see a newcomer to TuberChat, they will be hesitant to connect with you until they see how you interact with everybody in the chat. They want to make sure they think you're going to be genuine before they'll reach out. So to speed things up for you and to get the most out of your time here at TuberChat, it's always best for everybody to make the first move. So please don't wait. Visit other creators. And again, just follow those instructions at the bottom of the screen. Specifically, the way we connect here is to leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat to let them know that you want to connect with them. Then head to their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long, hopefully 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes, so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. Then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, and it should be at least a couple of full sentences long so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. And then give the creator a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name to let them know that you've secured that connection the right way. And then they will turn around and do the same thing for your channel. And if you say something about the video that you watch, they can find your comment easily and quickly and get the process done even faster. And so Vern's Junk Closet is a member of TuberChat, and since they're in here with their second channel, VMAX Show, I'm going to put that one on. I'm just going to do some house cleaning here on the wheel, and we'll get the wheel going soon. Basically what happens here is after you've been inside TuberChat, in the chat, meeting new friends and family members for your channel for about half an hour, 45 minutes or so, I have a robot that assists me and keeps an order of how active everybody is with each other. After a little while, you get added onto this wheel, and then the wheel is random, of course. When I spin the wheel and your name comes up, we put your channel up on the screen and talk about it for a couple of minutes if that's what you would like. And then Poetically Yours by Javier Santa Maria. Good to see you back. And Blood Dragon, it's always great to have you here, so thank you very much. And then Fear V2, hopefully you caught everything that I'm saying, are on the same page and willing to support other creators. That's the key to success here at TuberChat. I'm just going to add a couple of things onto the wheel here. You do not have to super chat or be a member to get added to the wheel. But in the case of super chats and memberships, we are going to allow them to skip the line and get onto the wheel or the screen right away. But I will add some names to the wheel shortly. After we start spinning, I'll start spinning as soon as I get this cleaned up here. And hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting already, meeting new friends and family members. We have quite a few newcomers, so if anybody feels there's something I need to address in the chat with regards to anybody not connecting the right way, then we'll hope that it's a misunderstanding. You can let me know by reaching out to me on Instagram. It's all one word, TuberChat. I try to be attentive to it, and then I can address anything that we need in the chat as it comes up. And I'll appreciate the favor. So hopefully everybody's doing all right. Justin Mello, it's good to have you back in the house as well. Let's spin. Let's get a channel up here and see what is happening for today. Here's Simply Royce. Finding happiness in all you do. Thanks for coming in. And Declan Fans 2020 still hanging out, which is cool. So Simply Royce happens to be a silver member. So what that means is that they get added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. But they're often with us, and they are a generous creator in that they do the featured channels collaboration that I love to talk about, and they swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours. If anybody in the chat is interested in swapping playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you're free to make those arrangements independently. The only thing I ask is that everybody makes them one at a time. You can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, and other creators should reach out to you to get that happening. And then if you see somebody say that they're willing to swap playlists and you're willing, then please reach out to them. And of course, like I said, everybody's free to make those arrangements independently. James Tamburo shared us on Pinterest again. Thank you very much for the share. Yes, if anybody has the ability, whether you have a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Reddit, or any of the other social networks, then I'll absolutely appreciate it. It helps push TuberChat a little bit farther into the algorithm so that we can reach more creators and get found easier, and then maximize our impact. And if you haven't already, I will appreciate the thumbs up as well, because it really does help the stream. We should always be doing that for each other. I know on phone, it's a little bit harder. You got to shut the chat off to be able to give that thumbs up, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help the stream, so I'll appreciate it. So thank you, Jaden Suh, for sharing on the community tab, and Blooming with the Roses is in the house, and Ace Flaw 1 is willing to swap playlists, which is great. And then Fear V2, hopefully you're already meeting some friends and family members for your channel. Pardon me for 1 second. I'm going to make a note for myself right now. I still have to change the time. Tomorrow's live stream is going to be 15 minutes later than it looks. I still haven't changed it, but I will. We always set the live streams up in advance. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Here's House of X Entertainment Inc. They've got a video premiering a little while after TuberChat today. So after TuberChat, we're going to raid Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo's monetization celebration. And a little while after that is going to be a premiere from House of X Entertainment Inc. We're expecting TuberChat to be included in a shout-out video. So it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting and meeting new friends and family members, which is great. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat yet. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active, I'll get around to everybody at some point. Here's Just Vlogging Life. Now, they happen to be a gold member. And what that means is that they will have their channel added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, like silver members. But as well, they get their link dropped every 30 minutes or so by Nightbot, as we will soon see. So we've got some action in the chat. Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo, thank you very much. That is extremely generous of you. Thank you again for another super chat. You absolutely don't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. It's absolutely not necessary, but always very much appreciated. Glass of Prosecco. What is Prosecco? I'm curious to know what that is now. Pardon me for 1 second, and I'll be right back. Hey, there's Rants with Rogers, too. It's great to see you. I was hanging out with Rants with Rogers for a few minutes today. He was doing channel reviews. So Rants with Rogers is officially monetized now, does some video gaming live streaming, does the Rants with Rogers Rant Wars that we're hopefully all familiar with, but then as well has a lot of engaging other content, particularly today, like I said, doing channel reviews and stuff like that. So I hope everybody will connect with Rants with Rogers. They've been connected with me since the beginning of TuberChat, as a matter of fact, on my personal channel as well as here. Fear V2. So I'll explain exactly what is entailed here in TuberChat so that you can gain new friends and family members for your channel. Let me spin the wheel. I'll get another channel up while I start describing. Specifically, the way that we connect here, it's not a sub for sub network, but everybody is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. The object in TuberChat is you always go first. So the way that you do that is you can pick anybody you want to out of the chat. Everybody's willing to connect. Then visit their channel, watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long. Particularly, it's better to watch 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes if you can find a video on each channel to do that with. And that's so that it registers with the YouTube algorithm. It's not enough to watch 1 minute of any video. You must watch a full video so that it registers. Then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, and it should be at least a couple of full sentences long so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. And then give the creator a thumbs up, because we always should be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name of any kind. That lets them know that you have secured the connection the right way, and then they can turn around and find your comment easily if you say something about the video that you watched, and then they will do that whole process for your channel as well. So just let me know, Fear V2, if you catch that, if you understand what I'm talking about, and then we're all good. Oh, you've heard of Prosecco, Rants with Rogers. I'm hoping Mr. and Mrs. Annabalo is going to tell me what on. Oh, it's a sparkling wine. I see. Okay. That might be, well, sparkling wine might be something for your monetization party today. But Kristen Welton, who's in the chat, and I have an anniversary coming up because we have been officially together for 5 years in just a few days after Halloween, as a matter of fact. So we're going to have our own private, non-live streaming, nobody else allowed celebration a little bit after that, but I'm going to keep Prosecco in mind, and that might be our flavor of choice for the day. But it looks like everybody's having a good time, meeting new friends and family members. Ms. Jo Vu, good to see you back in here. And, oh, Angel Light Over Darkness 33 is back in the house. Lenise TV, forgive me for not welcoming you if I didn't already. And thank you, Rants with Rogers, for the congratulations. Yeah, it's this is what bliss actually is. So it's a couple weeks from now, the beginning of November. But yeah, officially 5 years. We've been living together for 4. This is Jenny O'Brien. She's also a generous creator and well-respected member of our community, but she actually happens to be a member on my personal channel and here at TuberChat, so unbelievably supportive, and I hope everybody will help her get to that 2,000 we've been watching for a little while now. Here's Gibry's World. This was our featured channel from yesterday and happens to be a silver member, which means that their channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. But they're often here with us as they were yesterday on the road to 100. Hopefully we'll get them a few more today. And also they do the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time. The reason why I push the featured channels collaboration on anybody that's willing to do it is because when you feature channels on your front page like this, you are basically saying to your audience and to the YouTube algorithms that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that you are worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on the YouTube algorithm and on your individual audiences. So I recommend it. And if anybody in the chat has featured TuberChat on their front page or my personal channel, please just make sure that I know so I can return that favor, because I absolutely do that with both channels. Oh yeah, no, Rants with Rogers. Kristen and I dated actually when we were quite young. I was a DJ. She ended up coming to one of the nightclubs. It was prearranged, but she ended up coming to one of the nightclubs where I was working, and we met, had a good time, started dating. That went on for a little while, and then 20 years later, we reconnected, and now have been together since. That's okay, Jaden. We're not really using that group for much just yet anyway, but I'll keep an eye on it, and as demand increases, I'll see what we're going to do with that. What Jaden's talking about is a Facebook group. So we have a Facebook page, which works similarly to our Twitter account and to our Instagram and Reddit, for that matter, where we post all of our live streams up and anything else that we're going to do. And then with the case of Reddit, that works almost more like a Facebook group where anybody can post their videos. I encourage you to do it for those of you who use Reddit. If you don't already use it, consider signing up. It's just another social network. It's free and this and that. But we're able to post our videos up there and not only have them found by people in our TuberChat community, but hopefully people outside as well, and then draw a few more people in. But we've got 50 members now in Reddit, and we also have a Facebook group, but we just haven't really used that for much. The intention is that everybody can post their videos there. So if you want to search that out, we can make sure that you get in there and do that as well. It does have about 30 or 40 members right now. Here's Unmasked Lifestyle. This is another previously featured channel from TuberChat and also happens to be a silver member. So again, their channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not, but they're always here with us anyway. ABC Sisters, good to see you here. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of, and the rest is history. Yes, you're right, Rants with Rogers. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to any creators you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And then Zelda Master John, no, I did do quite well as a DJ around the Toronto area, and I was lucky enough to tour in the States, the northeastern United States, for a couple of years as well, but I just went under my own name. There's a tiny amount of history on my personal channel. I put up a lot of music, a lot of old remixes that I did. Most of it's copyright claim stuff, but it doesn't matter because that was work that I did many, many years ago. But it's interesting. USA Scratchers, good to have you in the house again. And AceFlaw1 is willing to swap playlists. So if anybody's willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can reach out to anybody in the chat that you'd like. And basically simply just say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, and hopefully other creators will reach out to you to make those arrangements. But if you see somebody say that, like USA Scratchers right now, you can reach out to them and make those arrangements independently. Kristen Welton is willing to swap playlists. Carrie Beth, even though she's monetized, still does it. Michael's Adventures is willing to swap playlists. Kristen Welton, like I said, and then myself, if you want to swap with me, especially if you haven't done it before, I'll be happy to swap with anybody that wants to. Even though I'm monetized, I do it with my personal channel. And you can reach out to me on Instagram at all one word TuberChat, and then we can make those arrangements. So it's almost time for me to start adding channels to the wheel. What I'm going to do right now, though, actually, I should have done it earlier, but because of the super chat, I'm just going to let Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo skip the line. We're going to have a look at this channel right now because they also have their monetization celebration happening tonight right after TuberChat. So about an hour and a half to 2 hours from now, we're going to go over there and raid them. And their monetization celebration is listed right here. So I can put the reminder on, even though I already know we're going to go and raid them. But they are a dynamic couple of creators. They're generous in that they swap playlists as well. So if anybody wants to swap playlists with them, they're still willing to do it just to lock in those hours. And then so Fear V2, hopefully you've got the hang of what we're doing here, and hopefully you're having a good time meeting new friends and family members. And then just to reiterate, so the best idea when it comes to swapping playlists or any individual arrangements you're going to make in the chat is to always be doing things one by one, because the way that TuberChat has been built and for the things we've been doing over the last many months, everybody kind of understands that we're not really expecting people to come to us when they say, hey, come get me, or come reach out on Instagram, or come reach out on Twitter, or anything like that. It's better to individually hit people up. The only difference is you can simply say the sentence, I am willing to swap playlists, or we are willing to swap playlists in the chat. And then other creators should reach out to you for that purpose. Oh, Inday Mars is now monetized too. Inday Mars, are you going to do a monetization celebration? I'm curious, because Mr. and Mrs. Anabal is going to do one today, and most channels do it. Kristen's got one next Saturday. I have done them. I did one for my personal channel in the past. Okay, thank you, Declan Fans 2020. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I'm just looking at another window here to see if I'm going to be able to get some channels onto the wheel right away. So let's see. Oh, TuberChat will be here on Halloween, by the way. I just noticed that Carrie Beth is just mentioning Halloween from Richie and Vanessa's Travel. I know a lot of people in the chat are making Halloween videos now, which is great because hopefully you're going to ride that wave for a couple of weeks and get some action on those videos. But as well, TuberChat's already got the live stream set up. I don't know what number it's going to be. It's probably going to be episode 99. It doesn't matter. It's already set. And we'll definitely be here on Halloween. Teamation still in the house? Yep. Okay, let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. James Tamburo, who loves wrestling? I don't watch any wrestling anymore. I used to love watching wrestling. I just thought I always understood it was entertainment, but it's fun to watch. What I do like now is the video games that have come out in the last long while for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and stuff like that. The graphics and things like that have just gotten so realistic. And the funny thing is that you can make your own characters in these games, right? So what we've done in my family at a family get-together is made some wrestling characters of ourselves and then let them have like a Royal Rumble. It's fun to watch and see what happens, how who's going to win and things like that. Fear V2, hopefully you're still here because I just got your channel up. So I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take your longest video here, or let me see. Oh, these are, yeah, I'm going to take your longest video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, and I will give you a thumbs up, of course, because we should always be doing that for each other, and then I will subscribe to you, and in that way I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. Hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then we'll see about Christmas, Jaden. I can't be sure about that. My guess is that I probably won't do a TuberChat live stream on Christmas Day because family get-togethers for my family, everybody's a little bit older now, and we have to all travel to go and meet for that. So I don't imagine I'm going to be able to do that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be here as often as I can over the Christmas holidays, that's for sure. I don't like taking days off from TuberChats. Oh, marathon streams. Zelda Master John, are you talking about just doing like a 12 or 24-hour stream? Or are you talking about what some of the creators are doing these days? Fear V2, it's my pleasure to have your channel up. I'm glad to have met you. Marathon streams, I wonder if you mean just going for a long period of time, like 8, 12, or 24 hours, or if you're talking about one thing that's become a little bit popular is with some YouTubers chasing their watch hours, is to run a loop of all of their videos as a marathon, as a single live stream, which I don't recommend because, content is king, right? You should be making new content. If you're planning on being here, I don't even know if this is exactly what. Oh, never mind. Okay, so that what Zelda Master John is talking about is a 12 or 24-hour live stream. So you could. It can't hurt, right? If you have the time, then absolutely. Scratch and Pete, thank you very much, PA, for reminding everybody to thumbs up. It really does help. So thank you for that. And it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. MSK Family Vlogs happens to be another member, so I add their channel to the wheel as soon as I see them every time they're here. But they're a dynamic family of creators. They're on the road to 400, and I hope everybody will connect with this channel. I mentioned it the other day, but I caught them on this live stream here, which was a birthday party parade, which is interesting. And again, I'm assuming that the reasoning is we're social distancing. So what they did was they had a bunch of people in their cars, and they did like a little parade for a birthday party. It was a very cool thing to see. Okay, thank you very much, Richie and Vanessa Travel. Thank you. I hope we'll see you again very shortly. And I didn't like to promote them. I didn't catch the the celebration. So in Day Mars, what I'm talking about is a lot of times channels will do a monetization celebration live stream, and most channels in our community do that once they officially get monetized. And the reason is, like, you got to celebrate the milestones, right? We've worked hard, and there's bigger fish to fry on the other side of that fence. But what it does is it allows you to have, let's say, a live stream kind of party. People can come by and congratulate you. They'll be happy for you, probably entice some super chats and things like that, because people want to see you, reap the rewards of your monetization and all your hard work getting there. So it's an idea. Today, after TuberChat, in about an hour and a half to 2 hours from now, we're going to raid Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo, who you see their name on the screen as well. They have got a monetization celebration today, so you can see exactly what that's like. And then Kristen Welton, who's in the chat with us, of course, will also do one next Saturday after TuberChat. Pardon me again for 1 second. And then Zelda Master John just mentioning, noticed a huge drop in live viewers in 1 month. What often happens, I'm sure everybody will agree that it doesn't seem that. And Hakeem Nations, thank you for reminding everybody to thumbs up. Notifications on YouTube don't always work all the time, and we can see that with TuberChat, where we've had, we're always busy enough anyway. But we've seen a couple of live streams. Notifications seem to have been working for the last couple of weeks, but several weeks ago they were not. And you can tell because there's nobody waiting at the beginning of the live stream, or not very many channels. We usually have anywhere around 5 to 10 to 15 channels at the beginning of every live stream. Now we're lucky enough to have that, and I thank everybody for that. But when the notifications don't work, you don't get that. People just get notified when they're when you're live, or as they're looking around for something to watch, they catch you. So you can tell, but it doesn't ever seem to be consistent between all creators. So it's something to watch. And thanks to James Tamburo. And you were right. I did mention, I did see you mention earlier, we're all friends here, but we absolutely are. as a minimum. It starts to feel like family. That's what TuberChat is meant to be, as a meeting place, so that you can connect with other creators who are truly going to support you, who will be loyal, dedicated supporters to you. Hopefully we can get some friendship started. That's what swapping playlists is good for, and this and that. As people support you more and more, you'll find yourself favoring those who help you, and you'll find yourself being favored by those creators whom you have helped as well. Akoisi Balbarian Gaming, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then Jaden Saw got the notification for today. And then Zelda Master John, yeah, sharing your own live streams and stuff on your own community tab always is going to help. And then any other social networks that you have will probably draw in a little bit of activity as well. And you can adjust the timing of how you do that. TuberChat typically puts out the social media post very early in the day, just so that we can catch a lot of people who will be notified and reminded. But it's something to experiment with. And then Ikigai Art Lab, hopefully I've got that right. It was good to see you here. You're new to TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome, and you can meet as many creators as you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen. TuberChat is not a sub-for-sub network, but everybody is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. This is Kristen Welton. She's in the chat as a member and a moderator, but she happens to be my love. We are together in Niagara Falls, Canada, but she's always in the chat with us. She has got a monetization celebration coming up next Saturday, as you can see. I'm going to set the reminder, even though I'm going to be there. And then she also does a lot of variety on her channel. We're considering doing a live stream tomorrow after TuberChat, which will be somewhat like a get to know us live stream, where we're just going to chill out and have fun talking to everybody. Kristen's expecting to get into live streaming a lot more, and she's doing a great job posting videos, even more so than I am. So let me spin. I'll get another channel up here, and then I will add some more names to the wheel. Oh, you put it? Let me refresh the page here and just see if that's come up. And then we'll look at the Murphy family. Oh, we got to... so one of the things you can do, Kristen has scheduled a live stream. Let's see what happens if I click videos, if it's going to come up. Not yet. Oh, there it is. Okay, she just put it right now. So as you can see, the page changed literally while we're looking at it. There's the Get to Know Us live stream set for tomorrow on her channel. So hopefully everybody is subscribed to Kristen Welton so that you can catch that. And then we will do a much more casual talk about anything anybody wants to talk about, as a matter of fact. But that will be fun. So let's get to the Murphy family now. Oh, I should have set the reminder for that. Is it too late? Yeah, it's too late. I'm accidentally clicking stuff now. It's okay. I'm going to be there anyway. Here it is. Okay, set the reminder, and now let's get the Murphy family up here. House of X Entertainment Inc. Sorry, I didn't put you on the wheel yet. I don't know why. Should have put you on the wheel as soon as I saw you, but thank you for coming in. Murphy family is a generous creator. They do the featured channels collaboration, as well as they are a silver member with us, which means that their channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. But they are a very much well-loved and respected member of their community and ours. Look at the views these guys are getting. My goodness. Vlogtober. Wow. I wonder if that's something that... It's interesting because they got 192 views here and then 1.5K there and then more. So anything's possible, but there's obviously much to be learned from this channel. Hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And I did say I was going to add some more names to the wheel, so let me refresh my list over here. Kira Walton, my BFF forever's in the house. Let's get our moderators on here. Oh, there's Coach Sherry too. Coach Sherry is our featured channel for tomorrow. Hopefully everybody will connect with her. And Coach Sherry is a member, so she gets added to the wheel right away. And I'll spin, we'll get another channel up here, and then I will add some more names to the wheel. Ah, there's Angel Light Over Darkness. Sorry, you have been here for a while. So here's Kira Welton. This is Kristen Welton's daughter. We all live together in Niagara Falls, Canada, but she's always here with us in the chat as a moderator, and she is my BFF forever. Thank you, Janan, for the shares as well. So here's Kira Welton's channel. Now, she does a bunch of different varieties. She's got the feature channels collaboration going on. She's willing to swap playlists. So if anybody wants to do that, you can reach out to her also. She has a variety of different content on her channel, including unboxing videos, product reviews, and these flight lessons that you see, as well as some live streaming. So hopefully you'll hook up with Kira Welton's channel and check out some of that. Very much her own channel. She's doing her own thing with that. And I'm just looking. Here's James Tamburo. Let's get you onto the wheel. Hakeemations is still there. Oh, James Tamburo is already on the wheel, of course. TYI on demand. Are you still here? I don't think TYI on demand is still here. We'll get Carrie Beth onto the wheel. And Sergeant Life, if they're here. Let's see if Sergeant Life is still in the house. Yeah, looks like it. And I'll spin, and we'll get another channel up here. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. If I have, I certainly don't mean to. Just simply have patience with me, please, if you would, and let me know if there's something that I missed. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. Renante Loros, good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. Eve Belize is here. There we go. Eve Belize is another member, so they get added to the wheel right away, of course. James Tamburo is coming up now. James Tamburo. Oh, did I miss another? No. Hoping I didn't miss anybody coming into the chat. Oh, Jaden, you'll see. It just means that you could, when we're hanging out doing our live stream tomorrow, then we're expecting that people might ask questions about us, you know, either individually or together. We'll probably tell the story of how we started dating, how we've been dating, and how we dated like 20 years ago and stuff like that. Lots of creators do those either as videos or as live streams. So here's James Tamburo, officially on the road to 200. Hopefully we're pushing you a little bit farther today. A little bit closer to that goal. It must be on your mind. I'm really happy to see Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo like still hustling. I think they've been here like for every live stream. So even after you get your 1,000 subscribers, and especially even after you get monetized, what I wish for everybody that wants it to get 10,000 subscribers, and for everybody that wants it to get 100,000 subscribers, and you know, then 1 million or more if that's what you want, right? Obviously not today, not this week, but as we keep going, you can grow as much as you expect. but I love to see channels that keep going after they get monetized, keep growing, because life is a lot better with 10,000 subscribers than it is with 1,000. I'll tell you that. We can all get there. There's Cubs Den. This is another influential channel that I like to speak highly of. They are very knowledgeable in everything to do with YouTube. They have an engaging live stream always where you can learn a lot about the ins and outs of YouTube, technical details and things like that. And everybody's able to connect the same way that we do here in TuberChat as well. Hopefully everybody will connect with Cubs Den if you haven't already. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here and see what else is happening for today. Here's Scratch and Pete, otherwise known as PA. They have got a premiere coming up tomorrow, and it will be, there it is, it's scheduled, the official trailer. Let's set the reminder. So what's going to happen is tomorrow, right before TuberChat, I'm going to move the live stream for TuberChat to start 15 minutes later. So for everybody that can make it tomorrow at the beginning of TuberChat's live stream or a few minutes earlier, we're going to go over to Scratch and Pete's channel, check out the trailer, and then we're going to head back into TuberChat. But we're going to get an answer as to what this channel is going to be all about, because PA has been in TuberChat's live streams for quite some time now as a moderator and given a lot of help to everybody. So we want to make sure we give them a head start on their channel. Thank you very much, Michael's Adventures. You always have kind things to say. Michael's Adventures is one of the most supportive creators on YouTube that I've seen since starting TuberChat, always willing to help others, more so than they are looking for help for themselves. But speaking of which, if anybody's willing to swap playlists, you can reach out in the chat just by simply saying, like James Tamboro just did, I am willing to swap playlists. And then hopefully other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And then if you see somebody say that and you're willing to swap playlists, then please reach out to them so that you can make those arrangements independently. And then very cool, Jaden. Yeah, I don't want you to take time off of school to be in TuberChat, but if you are able to be there in between whatever you have to do for your schoolwork, then that's great too. We're always happy to have Jaden Saw with us. Thank you, PA, for the kind words. It's my pleasure. I appreciate the fact that you help us with TuberChat. I actually took a feature off today. So there's a way for those of us who live stream to have a setting that holds potentially inappropriate messages for review in the chat. And that can make a lot of work for the moderators, as we've seen. I haven't seen any messages get held today, so maybe by checking that box, I've helped that problem. But as well, I'm not too concerned about it because TuberChat has a great banned words list, so people can't say the inappropriate things that I don't want them to say anyway. And then Ikigay Art Lab, I'll describe swap and playlists in 1 second. And Renate Loros, good to see you. Thank you very much. So swapping playlists is a simple arrangement. And basically what it means is that you are willing to run a playlist of videos for another creator and they are willing to run a playlist of your videos. You're not obligated to sit and watch every single second of every video. You're only obligated to run it. You can do it at night. You could do it while you eat, while you sleep, while you work, while you're out or on a second device or however you have to. But you can imagine that if you have a playlist of 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or 20 hours or even more, you can imagine how your hours are really going to start to stack up if you get a lot of other creators running that playlist for you. It's the one thing we can do legitimately to speed up our watch hours. But the reason why I push it so much is not just because of the watch hour benefit. Once you've traded favors with another creator, you have the opportunity for a friendship to start and hopefully flourish. I have lots and lots of creators now that I talk to on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all over the place, even off of TuberChat, just because of the friendships that have been built and the people who I've been connected to for months and months now. So imagine a world where you have 100 true friends. And I'm not talking about 1,000 subscribers. I'm talking about 100 people who are really happy for your success, who are standing behind you, who are always supporting you, happy to like your videos and watch them and comment on them, hang out in your live streams, and genuinely excited for your success. Wouldn't it be a wonderful world? Because every video that you put out would get 100 views, a lot of comments, a lot of likes to give it a head start. We all need that as growing YouTubers. So that's the purpose. Fear V2 is back in the house. Good to see you back. And this is House of X Entertainment Inc. They have a premiere coming up tonight. Where is it? Is it already here? Why don't I see it? Here it is. So let's set the reminder. You hit your 100 members. I hope you've got it locked in because they've got 102 here, and hopefully everybody will subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because they just hit 100 and they've already got a celebration video coming out, and I want to see them get that locked in, right? So hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. They happen to be a member here on TuberChat, but this is a joint business venture between It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, who we see in the chat all the time, and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo, both of which who have been with TuberChat since it started and even before so have been connected to me personally. So they're wonderfully loved and well-respected members of their community and ours, and I hope everybody will subscribe to them if you haven't already. Hopefully I'm not missing anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, I will eventually get around to everybody. But it looks like we're having a good time. Everybody's connecting, meeting new friends and family members. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. There's Blue Jeans Network, who you'll often find with Cubs Den. They do dynamic live streams like I've been talking about, where you're able to learn a lot as they share their knowledge, both from themselves and from others. Oh, the Murphy family we already saw. I forgot to take them off the wheel. So hopefully everybody will connect with both Cubs Den. Both Cubs Den and Blue Jeans Network. Sorry, I'm making spelling mistakes here. If you haven't already. And then you could, Jaden. Tomorrow's live stream on Kristen's channel is not really going to be a YouTube-related talk. It's more just, us hanging out, talking about ourselves. If anybody wanted to get to know us a little bit better, know what I like getting to know creators behind the channels. So that's kind of what that is as an opportunity. So Chayamba Asom, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is a new connection for TuberChat. I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos here, your latest one. I've added it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, in the next 24 hours, I'll go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I will leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this video. I'll give you a thumbs up because we should always be doing that for each other. And then I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. Hopefully, you're also subscribed to TuberChat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then hopefully everybody will connect with this channel officially on the road to 400. And it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. So I'll spin, we'll get another channel up, and then I'll add some names to the wheel. Now we're going to look at the VMAX show. This is the second channel from Vern's Junk Closet. So Vern's Junk Closet is a member of TuberChat. So we're going to have a look at this second channel. She's already on the road, I think, to 500. We'll find out in a moment here. Yeah, on the road to 500. Hopefully everybody will connect with her here. There's Vern's Junk Closet, her own channel, but she's also featured a bunch of channels here, including myself, where and a lot of familiar faces, as a matter of fact. And she is always sharing her knowledge when it comes to all things YouTube, similarly to what I described from Cubs Den. I probably met both of these creators around the same time, 8, 9, maybe even 10 months ago. And she always has a dynamic live stream, lots of panel members, We will soon be collaborating on a video of our own, Vern's Junk Closet and myself. I don't know whether we'll do that on her channel or this channel, but hopefully everybody will connect with both, because there's a lot to learn from her, and you'll gain tons and tons of knowledge and other friends and family members from connecting with her. She also allows people to connect the way we do here in TuberChat as well. So I think that she's stepped out from here today. She might be letting it run. And then I'm just scanning back to see, hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. So let's spin. Let's get another channel up. Now I will add more names to the wheel. Here's Hakimations. Let's get you up onto the screen and see what's happening today. So on the road to 100, hopefully everybody will subscribe to this channel so we can get them a little bit closer. Most of us know what it feels to cross these milestones and how great it is to hit that first 100 subscribers. It looks like they've got a lot of engaging content here, including an Among Us video. We talk about that sometimes now because Among Us is becoming really, really popular, similar to the way we saw Fortnite sweep the world over. Thanks, James Tamboro, for your kind words, but I'm happy to have you here. And then Angel Light Over Darkness. I wonder is that for me that you're asking? Sipping? I wonder if you're talking about this. I'm drinking diet lemonade. I don't know if that's what you're asking. So I'm drinking this diet lemonade, probably only available in Canada, but it's a pop, actually, if you can imagine. Diet lemonade pop, which is interesting. I drink way too much pop. Someday I'll stop, but not today. So let's see what's happening here. So Sergeant Life is there. I don't know if they're still with us here. Is Justin Mello still in the house too? I should refresh and we'll see who's still here so I can add some names to the wheel. Sergeant Life's still here, yep. And I'm just having a look. Justin Mello, yeah, you're still in the house. Good. Okay. Let's get Justin Mello up onto the wheel. And I will add Jaden Sud 28. Is Pareto's Production still in the house? Maybe not, eh? TYI On Demand. No, they're gone. Angel Light Over Darkness 33. Let's spin. And we'll see who's coming up now. Hey, there's Mr. Fulton Mraz. Thank you for coming in. I saw you on Vern's Junk Closet just a little while ago. Mr. Fulton Mraz has been with TuberChat since the beginning and always shares for us. So I appreciate that. There's Robin Mitchell. Good to see you here. Yeah, shorts videos are really getting a lot of attention these days, hopefully for everybody that's tried out doing shorts videos. Basically what that means is any video that's in a vertical format, not horizontal like we film everything else on YouTube, but vertical, more like TikTok or Instagram. You make a 60-second video, must be less than or a minute or less, sorry. And then you hashtag with the word shorts. It can be in the title and the description, and you get added into this little category. Now, some videos don't do any better or worse than any other videos, and some actually take off because you have the opportunity to get picked up by people who are watching shorts all in a row. It's because TikTok, YouTube is after the TikTok crowd right now because the future of TikTok in North America is uncertain. Saucy Nate, good to see you in here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. I know this is your first time, but you can meet as many creators as you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen. And then hopefully everybody will subscribe to Sergeant Life. This is another channel that's been back with TuberChat again and again since finding us. And Jaden, I'm not going to worry about getting into proof about playlists here on TuberChat. And specifically, when people are swapping playlists, it is customary for most people to ask for the simple proof that it takes that you've watched their playlist or run their playlist by taking either a photo or video of the red lines that show up when you refresh the page and show that the playlist has been watched. But under a lot of circumstances, proof is not necessary, especially when you have creators that you have either become friends with or have at least traded favors with and have known for a long time. So I'm not going to worry about that stuff here, but that's all right. And then let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. Moving a little bit faster today than usual, but that's okay. So here's Jaden Sut 28 now. They have been with us since episode number 13 of TuberChat, and they are here for probably every single live stream. So here's Jaden Sut 28, like I said, who's been with us for probably every live stream for the last several months, ever since episode number 13. We are on episode number 92 today of TuberChat. 100 is coming up right after Halloween, as a matter of fact. And Sergeant Life is willing to swap playlists. So if anybody wants to reach out for the purpose of swapping playlists, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, similarly to what Sergeant Life has done. And you're free to make those arrangements independently if you'd like. And then if you see somebody say that and you're willing to swap playlists, please reach out to them individually and make those arrangements. Of course, everybody's free to do that. AC469, good to see you here. And Fire Free, it's good to have you back. Thanks for coming in. Let's spin one more time and we'll see who's coming up next. Here's Justin Mello. So I'm going to put the channel up and then we'll see if Justin Mello is still here with us. Justin Mello is another very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community. As you can see, with over 5,000 subscribers, you'll see them supporting many other creators and hopping onto a lot of StreamYard panels with other creators as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. Beat Nick Store, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. And I was just going to check. Let me see if... oh, Justin Mello may have gone. Okay, Justin Mello, just let me know if you're still here. And we'll put you back up, but I'll move on quickly if not. And then I will start adding some more names to the wheel. Here's Carrie Beth, another dynamic creator. I've actually been connected to Carrie Beth for 8, 9, and it's getting on maybe even 10 months that I've been connected personally with Carrie Beth. And then so she's been with TuberChat since the start, and particularly more and more over the last couple of months. But she's already monetized and still willing to swap playlists with other creators, so you can reach out to her for that if you'd like to. But one thing that I always talk about Carrie Beth's channel, first of all, her videos are fantastic. She's got a dynamic personality. But when we look, she's got well over 2,000 subscribers now. But when we look at her channel and we go back in history over the last couple of years that she's been making videos, we see that her branding has always been on point. So there's some instinct there, and I think there's a lot to be learned from Carrie Beth, but she's also a very entertaining creator to watch. So hopefully everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. I'm going to look at adding a couple more names to the wheel right now. She also does the featured channels collaboration that we talk about all the time. There's TuberChat, myself, Kristen, Hoops Family Network, Izzy's Life Vlogs, a lot of familiar faces there. Oh, there's Justin Mello right there. Okay, we'll go back to Justin Mello right after. I wasn't sure you were still here, so I pulled your channel down. I had it up for a moment. And then Hakeemations, thanks for reminding everybody. Yes, please, thumbs up if you haven't already. It really does help the stream. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help, so I'll appreciate it. And then Michael's Adventures is right. The grind never stops. So swapping playlists is one of the one legitimate thing we can do to speed up our watch hours. Hakeemations, I had you up there already, right? We're going back to Justin Mello in a moment. Angel Light Over Darkness is up there. Inde Mars. Is Pareto's production still here? I don't think so, right? All right, let's go back. We were looking at Justin Mello for a second. I cut their time short just because I wasn't sure that they were still here. There they are. There's Justin Mello right there, who's in the chat with us right now. So hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. They are doing Mello-tastic, and hopefully everybody else is as well. James Tamburro's just asking how everybody's weekend is. Hopefully everybody's doing great. I always am. Hopefully everybody else is as well. And I'll spin the wheel in another moment. There's Izzy's Life Vlogs right there. We were just talking about you because Carrie Beth has you on her featured channels list, which is cool. So I'm sure you got her on yours as well. But that's interesting. I just happened to mention Izzy's Life Vlogs for a quick second there, and they walked in, which is cool. Let me clear my notifications here. That red bell is always distracting, right? Let's spin and see what we're going to do for another channel coming up right now. Here's Angel Light Over Darkness 33. She does a lot of live streaming as well. Now, she's always spreading positivity and optimism in her messages and in her live streams. But I always have a good time hanging out with her. We rated one of her live streams the other day. Here we go. Yeah, you see all the red lines. So first of all, we swap playlists, but you can see the live streams that I've caught from her. And then hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. Again, if you're willing to swap playlists with other creators, just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists, and other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And if you see somebody saying that in the chat and you're willing to swap, please reach out to them so you could do that as well. And then if anybody hasn't already, if you have the ability to share this stream out, I'll appreciate it if you do. Whether you have a community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Reddit, or any of the other social networks, I will certainly appreciate it. Renante Loros is asking how to join the spinning wheel. You've actually been here long enough today that I could put you on the wheel. What happens is I have a robot called Battissimo, and it's similar to Nightbot or Streamlabs or the other ones that we see all the time, and it keeps track of how active everybody is in the chat. So after a little while, it's usually half an hour, 45 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer, you get added onto the wheel. Once you are added to the wheel, of course, it's random when I spin, but when your name comes up, then I put your channel up on the screen and we talk it for a few minutes if you're still here at the time. Izzy's Life, you're at a crossroads with your channel. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Izzy's Life? Izzy's Life Vlogs has been with me. That's another creator that I've been connected to for many, many months, since before TuberChat started. Oh, there's Vern's Junk Closet. Relief for your allergies, you and me both. Vern and I seem to have a lot in common. But I have, I put VMac channel up a little bit earlier when your name came up on the wheel. I put the VMac show channel up for everybody to see, but Vern's Junk Closet is here as a member. This is a channel I always speak highly of. We are talking about the idea of doing a collaboration soon. Just a StreamYard video, I'm sure, where we'll talk and have a good time. And I try to hop into her live streams often when she's doing StreamYard panels. She always shares her knowledge. Like I keep saying, when it comes to everything YouTube, she's very much loved and well respected with over 4,000 subscribers. And she allows people to connect in her live streams similar to the way that we do here. She's known as the YT cheerleader. And you'll see that when you connect with her on either of her channels. So let's spin one more time and see what else is coming up for another channel. Oh, that's a close one there. But this is Renante Loros. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. We've been with TuberChat for a little while now, several live streams. Let's see what you have happening for us today. Thank you very much, Scratch and Pete. I appreciate the thumbs up. It really does help the stream, absolutely. Helps push us a little bit farther into the algorithm so that we can get found easier and meet more creators and then maximize our impact. Oh, just so busy with life? Yeah, Izzy's Life Vlogs. I understand. I'm doing a bad job of posting videos. I hadn't posted a video on my own channel for 2 months. I was live streaming, but not posting. Now I've got a few videos filmed, hopefully editing. I'll hopefully start getting back into the swing, but it happens to everybody, right? There's I Love Kathy 138 is back. That is a great friend of ours and actually a neighbor. But it's great to have you back in the chat. And Pink Chocate, I wonder if I've got that right. Thank you for coming in. I know you were here very early, so thank you for coming back. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. I know this is your first time with TuberChat, but we have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. My pleasure, Renante Loros, for having your channel up here, officially on the road to 700. So hopefully everybody will connect with this channel if they haven't already. And then Pink Chocate, hopefully you are doing well and ready to meet some friends and family members. Like I said, if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find as many new friends and family members for your channel as you'd like in no time. I am Justini. It's great to have you in here. That's another very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community, but I'm glad you could make it in here. There's Blue Angels 33, another member, so let's get your channel onto the wheel right away. And maybe what I'll do is spin, and then we'll get another channel up here, and we'll look for what else is going to happen. Your numbers are dropping. Oh, Izzy's Life Vlogs. Yeah. As soon as you can get back to any kind of consistency. So the key to success on YouTube, it really is enough to put up one piece of quality content per week. If you can just get back into a rhythm of doing that specifically, your channel should grow always. So here's Eve Believes. What have you got coming up? I just saw a something to put a reminder on. Let's see if we can find that. You have got a premiere coming up on the 19th at 12 o'clock Eastern. So that's something for everybody to look forward to when they connect with Eve Believes. This happens to be a member, but they are also a generous supporter and they're willing to swap playlists. They've got well over 1,000 subscribers, but hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. Rebecca Rose is back in the house. It's great to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, hopefully those numbers will keep moving up. Izzy's Life Vlogs. So, let me see what I can do about adding names to the wheel. Let's get Blue Jeans Network up there. Robin Mitchell's been here a while, and USA Scratchers. Let's get you up there. We'll spin, we'll get another channel up and see what's happening. I know what you mean, Izzy's Life Vlogs. I know what you mean. Here's the thing, though. You know, I always want to be motivating where I can, but this is the truth. You know, Izzy, more than most other people in the chat, has known me for a while now, knows that I run channels for other creators as well. So what I see with every single channel that I run or touch, this is what happens. If you consistently can get to a point, and you don't have to do it like you just as quickly as you can, you motion towards it, right? If you can get to a place where you're putting out one piece of quality content per week and your channel therefore is strong and solid, what will happen is luck will one day pick you. Now, it doesn't have to be luck. You can call it whatever you want, but I just happen to call it luck. It's the easiest way to describe it. It happens every time. And what happens is luck will come by, pick your channel, and start to take a couple of your videos and make them just fly. If you look at my personal channel, I really only have one video that got over 5,000 views so far, and I've been at this for a while now. But all of a sudden, I forget how long ago it was. It's getting to be quite many months ago. I had two videos in a row that just took off. One of them was a live stream, and I did some work to try to make that happen. I didn't expect it to go so well, but I got like 20,000 views in one weekend, and then it kept going a little while longer. But that was a time-sensitive, event-based video, so it doesn't continue to grow. But then I had a tablet video, which is no better than any other video I've done at all. It was just luck of the draw, and that thing has flown way past 40,000 views now. It's probably approaching 50,000. But this happens on every channel. Like I said, we've got lots of creators that we both know, Izzy's Life Vlogs and myself, that have had viral videos start to just take off. And it's all a part of the channel just being strong and solid. So this is Coach Sherry. She's going to be our featured channel for tomorrow. She is also a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community. She happens to be a member, but she will be featured tomorrow. So we'll get to learn about her channel. Hopefully everybody will subscribe to her right away. We'll get her a little bit farther on that road to 700. And I will spin and we'll get another channel up here. Here's USA Scratchers. They've been back with us again and again since finding TuberChat a short couple of weeks ago. I forget how long we've actually been connected with USA Scratchers. And here they are. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. They are well on their way towards 300, and we'd love to see them get there. Lottery scratching is a unbelievably big niche, very focused, but very popular. And I was a little bit surprised. I don't play a ton of scratch tickets, but they're fun. I do them once in a while, right? Those of us who are over 18 or over the age of majority in our different countries. And it just is amazing to me how this particular niche is so big. And I only found it because of TuberChat and the things that we've been doing. Now I follow a handful of lottery scratching channels. So there's JD Knight 7. Good to see you in the house again. Thank you very much for coming in. They've been with TuberChat since the beginning. Oh, and then one of the things I don't mention enough of, but I should, for anybody that's new to TuberChat, right? So Robin Mitchell and a couple other channels in the chat that are newer to TuberChat, we can't say subscribe and subscribing and subscribed and all that other stuff because sub for sub behavior particularly is very much clearly written out as being against YouTube's community guidelines, and you can get your channel deleted for that kind of stuff. What we're doing here is connecting, but the purpose is to hopefully build friendships, but it's a meeting place. That's what TuberChat is, so that you can find loyal and dedicated supporters. We have to say a lot of silly things in the chat, like I've been to your house and I've baked with you or danced with you or left you packages and all this other stuff. What that means is that I've been to your channel, watched a video, left you a comment, given you thumbs up, subscribed to you, and now I'm waiting for you to turn around and do the same thing. It all means the same thing. And then Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs, thank you for coming back in. Great to see you here. And if anybody in the chat has a question that you think I can answer, whether it has to do with YouTube channels or not, I'm happy to share whatever knowledge I do have. And the purpose is so that we can get discussions going, so that we can all share our knowledge and then make the best decisions for all of our channels, myself included. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, and I love this stuff. MAH Videos, thanks for coming in. Thanks for asking. I'm always doing well. Hopefully you are too. That's another previously featured channel from TuberChat. Oh, AC469. It's only in chats like this because sub for sub behavior literally is written out specifically that way in the YouTube community guidelines, right? So what we do is in the back of every channel, you have a list that you can make of words that you don't want people to say in your chat, right? And it's typically used by live streamers for curse words and other horrifying things that you would never want anybody saying in a chat. However, you can add anything you want to that. So in TuberChat's case, I add the word sub and subscribe and all that stuff because we don't want people saying that in the chat. If the algorithm catches a lot of that, they'll know it's like a sub for sub channel and you can get it deleted. So we don't want any of that stuff. Hakeem Asians, I'm ready for your question if you want to let me know. Oh, Robin Mitchell, the emails are sorry, the emojis particularly don't really mean anything specific. People use them in all different ways. Like you have one that's actually supposed to be a cough like this, but people use it as a dancing ninja looking thing, you know what I mean, or whatever. So I wouldn't read too much into everybody's emojis, but when you use the YouTube one, some people use the specific YouTube play button one as like to mean subscribe, and then some people use the heart with the plus to say the same thing. And then Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs is reaching out to swap playlists. Oh, Family Travel and Excursions is back in the house. Thanks for coming in. So let me spin. We'll get another channel up here. Jason Chris, good to have you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. Here's Blue Angels 33. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel as soon as I see them. Oh, fastest growing TuberChat client. That's an interesting question. And I'm probably, I don't exactly know because I haven't kept track of like everybody's channels and how fast they're growing. But most of the channels that come into TuberChat are variety channels, similar to my personal channel or Jeff's personal channel or Kristen Welton's personal channel. There are some niches, but the bulk of the channels that come in are variety right now. And then what we see some creators doing is splitting off and starting second channels, as Jeff did with Do It All Ceiling and as I did with TuberChat, for instance, right? So unfortunately, I don't really have an answer to that question. What we do is like, every time I put the channels up on the screen, we see how fast they're growing. But like, Carrie Beth is a variety channel, but she's got over 2,000. Vern's Junk Closet is somebody I've been connected to for a long time. She's got over 4,000 now. Hers is a variety channel, but really, I guess mostly she talks YouTube in a different way than I do here at TuberChat, because mine is very aggressive. We're clearly a growth stream, whereas Vern's Junk Closet happens to be somebody that allows people to connect, but I wouldn't necessarily consider it a growth stream. Cubs Den is another one that was with us today that's doing very well. And there's lots of other creators that are doing well, like, their channels are moving and this and that. But they'd have to come through and I'd have to see to remember as I put them up and notice how many subscribers they've got compared to the last that I remember. So hopefully everybody will connect with Blue Angels 33 if you haven't already. They obviously do a lot of live streaming with StreamYard panels and other content. I've been lucky enough to catch them a couple of times. And hopefully I'm not missing anything in the chat. Sorry, Hakeemations, did you ask a question that I didn't catch? You were going to ask a question. I didn't catch it. Let me spin. We'll get another channel up, and then I'll think about adding a couple more names to the wheel. Here's Robin Mitchell. So now we've got your channel on the screen for the second time. So I've got your bell on now. You're well on the road to 400. Oh, Hakeemations, you did ask a question. Why on earth can't I find it? I saw you mention that you... Oh, maybe I missed it, because when you are reading a chat, both on a phone and on a computer, when you first load the page, it goes to top chat. You have to set it to live chat, and then it's possible that I missed a message because of that. I'm just looking back to see if I can find a message here. No, Hakeemations, I see you said you have a question, but I didn't actually see the question come through. Yeah, so forgive me for that, but if you'd like to, I'd love it if you just ask again. And then Jason Chris, yeah, in and out, that's cool, but I appreciate every moment that you spend here. And hopefully everybody will connect with Robin Mitchell if you haven't already. She's new to TuberChat, but has been back with us a couple of times now. So, yeah, I did say I was going to add a couple more names to the wheel. Lots of time. I'm just looking at something in the other window here. Looks like everybody's having a good time connecting. Robin Mitchell's willing to swap playlists as well, which is cool. Hopefully everybody will reach out and make those arrangements. Finding Happiness in All You Do is willing to swap playlists as well. Yeah, I said I was going to add some names to the wheel. Let me just see what I can do here. Renate Loros is still here. Did we look? Oh, we did look at your channel, right? Akemations, we looked at yours. GD Knight 7. Let's get you up there. Pink Chocate. We had your, this was the first channel in here today, I think, as a matter of fact, or pretty close to it. Family Travel and Excursions. Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs. Pete Nick Store has been here a while. Spin, we'll get another channel up. Here's Adriana Villanueva Vlogs right now. Oh, you didn't miss anything, Pink Chocate. I just put your name onto our wheel. So when your name comes up after I spin in another spin or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever it's going to be, we'll put your channel up on the screen and have a look. Here we go. Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs. She's been back with us again and again since finding TuberChat some time ago. And hopefully everybody will connect with her. She's got well over 1,000 subscribers, actually 1,300. But I'm just curious, Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs, how are your watch hours? Are you keeping track? I'm just curious how many watch hours you have. She's got another premiere coming up, and that will be, she got that set way in advance, 2 weeks in advance, I think. I'm just curious to know how your hours are, if you happen to know or are keeping track. And there we go. So it looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members, which is great. I should ask everybody again, if you haven't already, if you have the ability to share us out, then please, whether you have a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any of that stuff, it really does help. Pushes TuberChat a little bit farther into the algorithm so that we can get found easier and meet more creators and then maximize our impact. And of course, if you have not already, please give the thumbs up. It really does help the stream. And we should always be doing that for each other anyway, but even I have to be reminded sometimes. That's why when you're in live streams, you'll hear creators reminding everybody so often, is because it's easy for us to forget, especially if we're on a phone. You have to turn the chat off to give the thumbs up, and then you can turn it right back on. You don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. But like I said, it really does help. And I have got your bell on now, Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs. So you will do a lot of premieres, and hopefully I will catch at least some of them. Here's Inde Mars. And I'm also willing to swap playlists. If anybody wants to do that, you can reach out to me on Instagram at TuberChat, all one word, of course. And I'll be happy to do it. Here's your bell being turned on in Day Mars. I think this is the first time we've had your channel up on the screen in a while. Oh, Angel Light Over Darkness, thank you for the share. It really does help, so I appreciate that. My pleasure, Inday Mars, for having your channel up. Same with Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs. Inday Mars, well on halfway past her 1,000 subscribers, on the road to 2,000. So you've got some seriously long live streams going on here, but that's cool. And still posting videos as well, which is great. Oh, very cool. Some product reviews too. Hopefully everybody will connect with this channel if you haven't already. Declan Fans 2020 is back in the house. Great stuff. And then if anybody finds that there's something I need to attend to with regards to the stream, you can always reach out to me on Instagram at all one word TuberChat. I try to be attentive of it, and I will address anything that needs addressing however I can. It looks like everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members, which is great. So I will spin, and let's get another channel up here. Oh, JD Knight 7 shared on Twitter and Pinterest. Thank you very much for that. Kid Wonders Life of Wonders in the house. Thanks for coming in. That's another channel I've been connected to since long before TuberChat even started. They were actually, Kristen Welton was the first channel that I featured on TuberChat because we hadn't really already done an official live stream. But then Kid Wonders Life of Wonder was the first channel that I featured after that on episode number 2 of TuberChat. Here's Beat Nick's Store. I think did you change your icon? I forget if you changed your icon or not. Maybe not. This is a channel that's been with TuberChat for a long time. Comes on occasionally. And Angel Light Over Darkness shared on Facebook and Reddit. Thank you very much for that. Angel Light Over Darkness 33. I wonder if you're are you in the forgive me for not knowing, are you in the TuberChat Reddit subreddit? Because we have one dedicated for us so that we can all share our videos out, right? Reddit is a very fickle beast. You can if you post anything in the wrong place, you get just hammered. The worst I've ever seen. It's known for its negativity, let's say. But when you stay in your lane and post things in the right places, you can get a lot of reaction from there. We've gained some people. And then AC469, do I ever collaborate? Yeah, I did a live stream the other day with My BS Life, is a channel that's been in here, a previously featured channel. Some of the creators here do live streams, and then I'll hop into their StreamYard panels, like VMac Show, who's in the house right now, is actually Vern's Junk Closet. That's her second channel, and I'm on with her often. And then we're actually talking about doing a collaboration. And then occasionally there'll be others, but there's also Mr. Joshi is another previously featured channel from here, and he met up in Niagara Falls, and we did something there. Hopefully a lot more will come up, because there is a lot of benefit that comes from collaborating with other creators, right? This is why Lady Gaga and Elton John will sing a song together. It's an unlikely combination, but what happens then is a lot of Elton John fans become fans of Lady Gaga, and the same the other way. A lot of Lady Gaga fans who otherwise may have never listened to Elton John all of a sudden become fans now because of that collaboration. Happens all the time. Supreme Volts, good to see you here. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. So maybe I'll spin. And yeah, Beat Nick Store says they did change the icon. So somehow I managed to catch that. The banner's cool. The banner's been there for a while. Unless you change it, I didn't notice, but I recognize very well. Here's Blue Jeans Network. Now, I'm not sure if they're still here. They were actually with Cubs Den. So Cubs Den and Blue Jeans Network do a lot of collaborating and cross-promotion, so they're always on each other's live streams. Oh, I missed that. And they do a lot of YouTube live streaming. They do some videos as well, but I wonder if they leave their live streams up. Cubs Den puts it at the bottom of the page, right? Yeah, there they are, past live streams. And then here, tips for YouTubers, questions for YouTubers, and all that stuff. So similar to what we might do here at TuberChat, but theirs is a lot more content focused, where they have interviews and they talk a lot more about the technical details of YouTube, and then they allow people to connect in the chat the way we do here at TuberChat. TuberChat is specifically a growth stream where also we talk about YouTube and the ins and outs and technical details. And Supreme Volts, hopefully you're going to meet some new friends and family members. Like I said, it's great to have you here. And what I was talking about earlier, you'll see at the top of the featured channels list for Blue Jeans Network is Cubs Den. So I talk about the featured channels collaboration all the time. And I know I use the word collaboration too much as well, but it's just an arrangement that you make where you have a creator featured on your front page, and then hopefully you have a lot of creators featuring you on their front page as well. And the reason why I like this so much is because when you feature channels on your front page, you are basically saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels feature you in return, they are saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that you are worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithms. And that's why I push it so often. If anybody in the chat has featured TuberChat on your front page or my personal channel, please let me know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that with both channels. And it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting. So I don't think Blue Jeans Networks is still here. So I'll just move on quickly. But I did want to show that channel for a second. Here's Family Travel and Excursions. They're here with us in the chat right now. And here they are. And they have, do I have you featured on our feature channels? Family Travel and Excursions? I hope I do, now that I see us there. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just going to head over to our channel for a quick second to make sure that I've done that, because I absolutely return that favor on both TuberChat and my personal channel, like I said. But if I haven't already got them there, we will see. So let's go to channels. And when you click this button here, you can see featured channels, right? We've also got spaces for our members. But when we go through here, we are looking for family travel and excursions. For some reason, I feel like they added us a while ago, and maybe I made a note to do it and I haven't done it yet or something like that. So we're going to do it right now. So I'm going to go on Customize Channel. And now you could do this both ways. So you can hit that button from your own front page if you're logged in, or you can go to this new customization tab on the left of your YouTube studio that most of us should have by now. It was a new feature for a while, but it seems to have rolled out to almost everybody. And when we head down, here's my featured channels section. The members are here below. And I go edit section contents. And so here, I can just start typing in family, travel, and excursions. And there they are. So now what YouTube has done is added them to the bottom of the list. So I reorder them and I will put them up at the top of the list because they're the newest one that I've added. And all that really does is it gives a fresh look to the front page of TuberChat. You can imagine. I don't know how often people actually look at the front page who've been here before. You must click publish. Hopefully they're going to add the they're going to add the shuffle feature back. And then right now when I refresh the page, I'm going to go back to our home page. And hopefully, oh, we don't see it yet. Let's refresh and make sure. Ha! Maybe the internet doesn't want to refresh properly for me just yet. So here's family travel and excursions. We'll make sure they're on there. But this is what I'm talking about when you have featured channels on your front page. Oh, and then, yeah, so Supreme Volts. That's okay. Just so when you're reaching out to other creators, which you're going to have to do because not everybody will connect with you right away. They know you're new, so they'll watch how you act first before they connect to make sure you're genuine, right? But for some of the creators that are more aggressive, they might already have connected with you. And then simply all you're doing is going to their channel, watching a video, short, but you must watch a full video, not just a minute of any video, right? 2, 3, 4 minutes, something. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, then come back here and let them know you've done that. And then they will do the same for your channel. If somebody has reached out to you first, you're simply repeating the process for them. And then you let them know that you finished. And that's cool. Okay, thank you, Renante Loros. Thank you very much for your time. So family travel and excursions. Let me just refresh my TuberChat page one more time to make sure there hasn't been a mistake. They added that new publish button when you're doing your adjustments to your front page. It used to automatically save and now it doesn't. So it's possible that it didn't actually work. Let's do it one more time. Hakimations, no, here everybody should be genuine. So if you find anybody that is not genuine, you can reach out to me, or who you believe is not, you reach out to me on Instagram at all one word TuberChat, and then I will try to handle each creator individually. Sometimes it's a misunderstanding. The other thing is we have to have, so there's family travel and excursions right there. So it's there, it just hasn't refreshed on the front page yet. So we don't have to worry about it. I'll give one more quick one. Yeah, if anybody wants to reach out to me on Instagram just to let me know if somebody's not connecting genuinely. The other thing is, because of all the purging and glitching and everything else that's been going on with YouTube, we have to have patience as well. Sometimes somebody might say they left you a comment. You go look, it's not there, but it shows up in 5 minutes. So that's possible too. But here in TuberChat, we're very much focused on making sure that everybody is loyal and dedicated to supporting one another. And I haven't had to ban a lot of people, but it has happened. And when it does, it's heartbreaking. But I absolutely make sure that everybody knows that I do everything that I can to protect TuberChat and the time that you're spending here, so that you don't have to spend time with people who won't connect back with you. So let's see. Yeah, it's not there, but it'll be there. It's locked into the back end. Anyway, that's family travel and excursions. Hopefully everybody will help them get to the 500 that must be on their mind, because it's only a few away for them right now. Very reasonable for them to get there between today and tomorrow, let's say. Here's JD Knight 7. This again is another channel that has been connected to TuberChat from the beginning. They were one of the first channels featured, and they always share for us. On the road to 3,000, which is great. Hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. There's obviously much to be learned from this creator, as well as the fact that they have got their featured channels collaboration going on, and they're doing so well. Let's see how we're doing here. Supreme Volts, I'm going to have a look at your channel. We're going to put you onto the wheel. Usually it takes longer to get onto the wheel, but I will have you come up right now. It looks like you're doing well. Hopefully meeting some new friends and family members. And then, 2,800. Yeah, there you go, JD Knight. How's your hours, JD Knight? Are you monetized? I'm just curious. Forgive me for not knowing and being sure. Let me spin. We'll get another channel up here. I forgot to take JD Knight 7 off. Oh, close one here. But we're going to look. Oh, Blue Jeans Network. I forgot to take off too. See, I'm not watching what I'm doing here. Let's take off these two. We'll spin here. Not yet monetized. Okay. Game Master 1414, good to see you in here. This is your first time with TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. There's a lot of dynamic creators in the chat. Everybody's willing to connect. So if you want to meet new creators, friends and family members for your channel, then if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. So this is Pink Chocate Mukbang channel, and what I am going to do is I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but since this is a new connection for TuberChat, I'll take this latest video here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that lobster tail video, and then I will give a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe, and in that way I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And then hopefully they are also subscribed to TuberChat and they have our notification bell on so they don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I'm just having a look at something here on Instagram. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that's funny. I'm just reading some of the messages in the chat. I see Angel Light Over Darkness going to hook up with Scratch and Pete. So Angel Light Over Darkness, I've been connected to for a long while now, but as well, Scratch and Pete PA is our dedicated and beloved moderator. I'm going to show you something in the analytics now because I see Hakeemations is just asking a quick question here. What is the perfect time to upload a video? So I'm going to show you. Now, if you don't have 1,000 subscribers, you may not have this feature enabled yet. It seems to randomly come and go, and there doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason exactly. I'm just going to check something. Pardon me for 1 second. So we've heard it also of creators that have had this and then it disappears a bit and then it comes back. But on the audience tab of your analytics, you'll see this graph. And this shows you the times that your followers are online, your subscribers, right? So you can see by the darker colors when the optimal times are for you to catch people. So here's the thing. If you're going to just post a video, you want to do it when the pink colors start to become just a little bit darker. So in my case, I would be doing well if I posted my videos at about 8 a.m., right? Because I would catch all the traffic on the way up for the day. If you post in the middle of the day, you're losing a little bit. The truth is you want to post at the optimum 48-hour period. The first 24 hours are the most important. The first 48 hours are the next most important, right? So then if you're going to do a premiere, you might want to do that in the middle or after the beginning of the heavy traffic area because you want a lot of people online to catch the premiere at once. Same goes for live streams. So if you're just posting a video, you want to do it at the beginning of the day in the best 48-hour period. So for me, it would probably be Fridays at 8 a.m. And then secondly, maybe Sunday at 8 a.m. For you, it might be different. And then in the case of premieres and live streams, you just look for that darker colored area. Let's get back to YouTube. All right. Yeah, if anybody else has any questions you think I can answer, I'm happy to try. So here's Supreme Volts. Let's spin. We'll get that channel up. We're spinning just for fun now. Oh, Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder hasn't been on the wheel yet. Here's Supreme Volt. Oh, okay, there it is. We almost got the wrong one, but that's okay. We got it. So since you are a new connection for TuberChat, I am going to, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I'm going to take one of your latest videos here. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. If I can find one, you've got a good variety of stuff here. Among Us, another one of those. Here's Soda Guys. I'm going to take this video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch that video in full. I'll give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will subscribe to your channel and I'll give you a thumbs up, of course. And in that way, I'll make sure that the connection sticks. Hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Oh, Chase and Chris, did you rejoin? Oh, sorry, I didn't see if that came up as a notification. Oh, my goodness. I didn't see that in the, maybe it didn't come up in the chat, eh? Thank you so much for renewing your membership. Wow. Yeah, if it came up in the chat, I would have put a notification up for you. Where is something else from Jason Chris here? They're a dynamic couple of creators. I've been lucky to catch them live streaming. Oh, I gotta find one. I'm looking on another window here to try to find something I can post, because it didn't give me a notification for your re-up with the membership. My goodness, I can't find a single thing from you. There you are. There it is. Oh, it happens. Some of these memberships roll over. There we go. Okay, thank you very much. I really do appreciate the support, and I appreciate you doing that. If I had a notification for it, I would have put it up on the screen there, but I didn't. So let's spin. Jason Crisp, I haven't had your channel up on the wheel either, right? I think you went out for a while and came back, if I'm right. Here's Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, and then I'll put Jason Chris up right away. And this is, like I said, this is a channel that's been with TuberChat from the beginning, was featured on episode number 2. Today, we're on episode 92. So you can see how long they've been with us. But hopefully everybody will connect with Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. They also have a second channel, Kid Wonder. I wonder if it'll help you to put your channel on your featured channels list as well. Or what's another possibility is to put another shelf. You can cross-promote channels. So you can put a shelf with, these are all playlists. You can put a playlist from your other channel on your first channel, and that might help. But it's just an idea. Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream is the second channel from Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. And Life with Laddie and Ren. Good to see you here. Forgive me for not remembering if this might be your first time with TuberChat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one, and just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Yeah, Michael's Adventures, the notifications never seem to want to work properly, unfortunately. And let's get Angel Light Over Darkness here too. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate the support. I appreciate you doing that. And then as soon as we have Chase and Chris up here, we will put Angel Light Over Darkness right up onto the screen. Okay, thank you, Beat Nick Store. Thank you very much for that. Oh, Sabai Siam, thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're doing well. It's great to see you here again. So here's Chase and Chris. Now, what usually happens is if somebody becomes a member, I put them right up onto the screen, but I'm going to put Angel Light Over Darkness onto the wheel just so that we can spin for fun. But Jason Chris is a dynamic couple of creators. As you can see, they're doing a great job of posting frequently. But I've had the pleasure of hanging out in a couple of their live streams. We rated them once, and hopefully everybody had a good time with that as well. So it says on their channel, they do pranks, vlogs, cooking, and mukbangs. They're well over 1,000 subscribers now, but hopefully everybody will connect with them. And I'm just curious, Chase and Chris, how are your watch hours? I'm just curious to know. And the next channel that we look at, I'm going to put Sabai Siam onto the wheel afterwards. Yeah, in-day Mars, my pleasure. Thank you for the time you're spending. I like to. You don't have to super chat or be a member to be put onto the wheel, of course, as we've seen today. But in the case of super chats and memberships, we just let them skip the line and either get onto the wheel or the screen right away. So I've got Angel Light Over Darkness here, and I'm going to spin just for fun. And then we'll put Angel Light Over Darkness up and have a look at what she's got going on for us today. I have a good time hanging out in her live streams as well. She live streams frequently, but she is a great supporter of other channels too. You'll also see her out. Thank you very much, In-Day Mars. Thank you so much for the time you spent. Hopefully you met some new friends and family members here. I appreciate every moment that you spend here. So Angel Light Over Darkness is willing to swap playlists. We recently swapped, but then as well, she's on the road to 800. And like I said, once in a while I catch a live stream. Luckily, I've been being able to catch her frequently lately. There's Kareen's Life. Wow. Thank you for coming in. Kareen's Life is a member, so I'm going to put them right on the wheel. I'm also going to get, let's see if, is Sabai Siam still here? We'll see if they're still here. And then hopefully everybody will connect with Angel Light Over Darkness if you haven't already. She is always spreading positivity and optimism, as you can see. Her uplift, encourage development on her banner. Always happy, always smiling, always spreading positivity. That's one of the things that, you find yourself drawn to different creators for different reasons, right? But when I find people who are often motivating others, then of course I want to hang out with them. Big Guys 45 is good to see you back in the house. And Mr. Fulton Mraz, yes, absolutely. You've been here long enough to be on the wheel for sure. We got Mr. Fulton Mraz up there. We've got Kareen's Life, who happens to be a member. And yeah, that's cool, Big Guys 45s. I appreciate any time that you spend here. Did we put Rebecca Rose up today? Did I skip Rebecca Rose? I can't remember whether I put your channel up today or not. Okay, thank you, Big Guys 45s. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up. So here's Mr. Fulton Mraz right now. And they were actually on with Vern's Junk Closet on a StreamYard panel earlier today for a moment. Yeah, Big Guys 45s is still seems to be happening. We haven't seen an end to it. But we have seen a couple of channels monetized. So in a few minutes, we're going to raid Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo. They were monetized just last week. So they're having their monetization celebration today. But as you can imagine, that's happened in the middle of this. Kristen Welton also got monetized at the beginning of this. And she's doing her monetization celebration next week. So Mr. Fulton Mraz, we got you up here now. And this is a great supporter of other channels, very much loved and well-respected member of our community and the small YouTuber community at large. Looking at something in another window there. Yeah, hopefully we all can give some prayers to Mr. Fulton Mraz's best friend. Jake needs some prayers, so hopefully we can share some. And that Blue Moon, it's great to see you here. Never late. I appreciate every moment that you ever can spend with TuberChat, so hopefully you get the value out of TuberChat that you need when you're here. Hopefully you'll meet some more friends and family members for your channel. Let's spin just for fun. Yeah, that's okay, that Blue Moon. Here's Kareen's Life. Again, happens to be a member, so they get onto the wheel right away. And well on the road to 600 and got the 1K giveaway that just happened not too long ago, which is great. Or sorry, well, you posted it a little while ago. When you hit 1K, you'll have the giveaway, which is great. And hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. I should remind everybody, if you haven't already, if you wouldn't mind giving a thumbs up, it really does help the stream. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off for a second to do it, and you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, but it really does help, so I'll appreciate it. There's Chrissy Vlogs. Thank you for coming in. And I'm just going to spin for fun here. So here's that Blue Moon. There's another channel that's been back with TuberChat again and again for quite some time. Well on the road to 400. Hopefully we're pushing you a little bit farther. You just put a video out today, which is great. I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, Gabby Hanna. Okay. I don't know who that is. I saw your. I must have seen a notification, like in suggested, that I had already seen the thumbnail for that video. Pardon me. So let's get Chrissy Vlogs up here. And hopefully everybody will connect with that Blue Moon if you haven't already. They've been with TuberChat again and again and again. As you can see, they do the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time, and they're willing to swap playlists. So you can reach out to them for that, of course. And I'll just spin for fun, and we'll see Chrissy Vlogs. My pleasure, that Blue Moon. Oh, yes, good idea. Drop that link. So that Blue Moon, there's the link if anybody wants to connect with them. Is this your... Oh, no, here it is. Chrissy Vlogs, right? Where'd you go? Yes, this is it. So this is a new connection for TuberChat. I feel like you've been here before, but maybe I haven't had your channel on the screen, or it's been too long and YouTube took the connection away. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take this video here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment for you, and I will give you a thumbs up and subscribe, of course, and in that way I will make sure that the subscription sticks. And then hopefully as well, you're already subscribed to TuberChat and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So I've just dropped a link into the chat there, and we are going to do a TuberChat raid. Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo, who are very much beloved members of TuberChat, are doing a monetization celebration right now. So we're going to go over there and congratulate them, and I'll appreciate everybody for coming over and visiting them with us. And I appreciate all the time that you've spent here today. This chat will continue for another couple of moments so that you can clean up your connections if you need to. And then I will be happy to see you over there, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow again on TuberChat. And then Kristen and I will do a Get to Know Us live stream on Kristen's channel afterwards. So thank you, everybody, for the time that you've spent. and we'll see you over with Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo.